Why do people have a right to fat shame us? Like me and Amberlynn, even though I don't like Amberlynn. No, actually, I can't stand Amberlynn. Not to be negative, but why? Why? You're not just anyone on the street, you're famous. Well, am I really famous? Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
How does your theory about payday shopping even make sense if all month we went places and have been eating out every day, shopping, zoos, towers, wedding rings, clothes restaurants and more spending and living than most reaction channels before payday, and around payday I spend less and buy noodles? Does that make any sense? So stupid. But before you look for theories, please. You're not embarrassed even a little bit that you literally have no other content than to shame someone for how much money you think, with your 5-year-old mentality, they have to spend on food? How YouTube allows miserable bullies like you to use other content creators' videos against them every day is unbelievable to me, but I will patiently await them to wake up and realize they are platforming bullies. Your channel doesn't grow. It won't either beyond what it is because without me you are nothing on here. And it's no one's business, but for your big fat information I have barely paid for a single thing while here other than a mint juice and his wedding ring, and he bought mine. Tradition is this way and mine was much more expensive. Why would I spend my Canadian money here when the dinar is worth 4.4 times that? Wouldn't it make more sense to wait until I get back to Canada? Actually, I'm saving a lot being here. So keep lying to your audience. I don't see you enjoying life, only obsessively stalking me and what I do. Look how pathetic your non-tent is, lol. Picking at everything, even speculating on how much we spend on groceries, etc. You are a weirdo. And I hate that you probably even get off on this attention. Get a life because man, you sure need one. Why? Ooh, sit there smoking packs of cigarette, cackling and making fun of my body and my earnings, when you don't know SHT and you really aren't small or beautiful yourself, plus your SHT personality, and lack of one makes it even worse, and think this is a more fulfilling existence than traveling and experiencing life and getting married. Mamau. I really feel sad for you and your like-minded weirdo audience. So hateful. So gross. Would rather be anyone else, so I can see why you hate yourself enough to do what you do. Sad existence, man. So keep picking at me eating noodles, steaming bowl, or whatever you and your weird audience get off on. Enjoy your sad pathetic life, lol.
Yes, I'm hijab lazy. I'm just wearing this. That way I won't fiddle with it at least, right? Oh, hi, no, like hijab. I know, I just didn't feel like it. I'm tired. Yeah, oh, you like it? Thank you. It's just, yeah, mostly under hijab things, but it covers, so it's good. So welcome! I don't know, I just wanted to do a live stream, I guess, and talk to you guys. Make some money? No, I'm kidding. Definitely talk to you guys. My face is thinner? Thank you! Yeah. I mean, maybe a bit, but I need to cut down on the sodium. Speaking of which, I made something to eat. I don't know, I feel starving today. Like, this is the thing. Some days I'm hungrier than other days, and today, I guess, you know. So speaking of salt, I have some Indomie. Pickles. Kiri. We had the first cheese we bought was the Amarai, which I liked, and then we tried this. I think Salah thought I would like this better, but actually the other one, this is really good, but the other one is like lighter. Gotta get that bag, babe. Everyone's gotta make a living, right? So, sodium on sodium. Actually, I'm adding more sodium. Hot sauce. How do you feel about starting memberships? Thank you for the super. Yeah, that's fine. That's awesome. Good for him. Everyone with a YouTube channel who has that option should have, you know, the chance to do that. That's what we did on the couples channel. We're waiting for it to be reviewed though, but just like if you want to support, if you don't want to, that's fine. But most creators have a join button, and it just, if you want to support your favorite creators, it's about time. Yeah, Aisha. Exactly. I have some cold water. Sorry I'm eating, but I'm foodie beauty, right? I mean, I started as a mukbang channel, so why are people surprised I eat on camera? Like, I don't get it. Probably because I'm a fat person eating. It like offends people. It's weird. Okay, these noodles have butter, hot sauce, The abaya dress shop was nice. Yeah, I mean, there are colorful abayas, but I think in my size it's limited. You know what? These triggers, even if my face was this fat, who cares? Why do people have a right to call me chinny? Why do people have a right to fat shame us, like me and Amberlynn, even though I don't like Amberlynn? No, actually, I can't stand Amberlynn. Not to be negative, but why? Why? Especially when all the people doing the constructive criticism, bullying, is are also obese. Aren't we supposed to be solidarity or what? I'm dehydrated? Fruits and veggies. I'll eat fruits and veggies someday. No, I do eat fruits and veggies like every day, but sometimes I just crave junk. I don't know. By the way, for dessert, I'm gonna try these cookies, these German ones from our vlog. I basically made 2 packages. I hope I don't choke on them. Creamy milk chocolate with cocoa rich whipped nougat and caramel. There's like different kinds of chocolates here I never heard of. He's not like, I wouldn't say he's like a foodie like me, no. Like, I really, really like food. I had a bad relationship with food for a long time, and I do have to watch it, but I do love food, like, a lot. I think the copyright laws of YouTube are confusing, and I think at some point all YouTubers make that mistake, not knowing that you have to, like, actually take it to court, which is not worth it most of the time. I think it's ridiculous that other creators are allowed to make an entire channel ripping off someone else's entire content and add insults to it and call it theirs, and it not be a copyright or an issue, at least an issue. That's what I find ridiculous. And if you don't understand that, you're obviously not a creator who this happens to. The ramen noodles are, like, not fresh, no. Why is it so weird if you say fresh? I don't know. The holidays are about spending time with loved ones and stuffing our faces. Yeah. What am I most thankful for? Obviously, life. Health. The health I have. Okay, I know I'm not the best at that, but... I looked pissed that he took a bite of chicken. No, I wasn't. Just because we were filming, maybe I looked awkward. Yo, I was starving. No, actually had been picking at things, so I was okay. And I was like, go first, go first. I don't have, excuse me, I don't have a scale here, so I don't know, but I mean, I bought smaller sizes in Abaya from the same shop I got my other ones. And yeah, I do walk around a lot, and I eat just when I'm hungry. Like, I was hungry, so I made this. And then I had some roasted chicken. But, like, I eat like this. I've been eating like this since I got here. Like, just some days I eat less, some days I eat more, some days we eat healthier. It just depends. But that's how life is. Like, most people don't obsess about food. They just eat when they're hungry. They don't really think about it. So I'm trying to just do that and walk more. Ramen noodles payday was 2 days ago. Well, I find it so weird. People must have nothing to talk about whatsoever except for a payday. Like, and most of the people criticizing that wouldn't have a payday without my content, so. What's her wedding? I've seen her wedding dress. Hey, Turkish coffee. Oh, she had weight loss surgery. Good for her. It's never too late for people. Like, I know people, I've seen comments, oh, it's hopeless. Anyone can turn their life around if they're still alive and they're, you know? I'm not giving people something to talk about. How about they try vlogging since they just criticize how boring ours are? Yeah, I'm really overweight. I see people like adults making immature digs at what I wear, what we do with our money, how we eat, how we walk, how we dress, how we live, our size of our apartment, the bathroom, blah, 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 blah. But we're out here living our life. You know what I mean? I feel bad for ALR. I don't think she's going to break the cycle. You never know. I mean, we're watching people in real time dealing with eating disorders, which statistically, most people don't beat. Like, statistically, it does claim a lot of lives. It's super hard to beat. So, you know, but at the same time, yeah, I understand people, like, you have to do something about it. Why swap between the niqab and hijab? Like I said, I'm in transition right now, trying a lot of things out. There's sometimes I just feel more comfortable It's also about my relationship with God as well. There's a lot of different reasons. I don't think that people have to explain why they wear something. You know, it's just how I'm, like, I have my own reasons, my own personal reasons. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm very respectful in public. And yeah, pickles and ramen for dinner. Abysmal paycheck. Well, no, not really. I just love noodles. I mean, I've been eating them like, I don't know. They have such a huge noodle section. They're my favorite. Honestly, that, and even if I was a billionaire, I would still eat craft dinner and hot dogs. I'm not even kidding. Wearing niqab gives you a sense of safety, in my opinion, because nobody can look at you and judge. Everyone has their own personal reasons, and honestly, to my surprise, like the wind, it's like, it goes to here and it's like open at the bottom. So I mostly wear it like if we're going grocery shopping or we're going to be in like a lot of crowded places, or some days I just feel closer to God or whatever. Like, there's different reasons. You're not just anyone on the street, you're famous. Well, am I really famous? I just feel really calm. Like, I feel healthier too, like mentally a lot healthier than before. Oh my gosh. I can't even tell you the difference. You know, I think just being back on my meds and everything and being in a good, different environment and away from substances, you know, super in love. When will Salah be beezing? Periodically. We do a lot for the couples channels, and sometimes it can be a challenge, like filming in public here, so we have to be careful and stuff, so it can be tiring, but we need time to relax as well. But I'm used to beezing. I've been beezing a long time. I'm famous. I'll never be ashamed of my weight. I'll go anywhere in the world. I'll go to the most fat phobic country, and here I am, take it or leave it. Like, the way people observe me is not my problem. Unless, obviously, if it's actual constructive criticism, like my behaviors or whatever. Which, I mean, I don't know. At some point, you have to, like, I think, excuse human error in a way. As long, I mean, I'm trying to evolve as a person. Sometimes we take steps back. But when it comes to, like, how tidy your house is, what your house looks like, how fat you are, how you dress, all those things are so irrelevant, and that's not criticism. That's bullying, in my opinion. Because Tammy is mean and bossy. Well, I guess I can't talk sometimes. I can be. But I see what you mean. I remember her and Amy yelling at each other, but they're siblings. Some other reactions are counting you falling apart when you get back home. They want you to implode. Please prove them wrong. Like, how do people, like, watch that kind of negativity? Somebody constantly just looking for negative things, like, really negative things in somebody. Like, that's so... It's a downer. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. When I get home, I'm going to be dealing with life stuff, getting my life in order, and planning to travel again, probably. We're going to probably plan more travel. Inshallah. From here, it would actually be so easy for us to go to Thailand. Thailand is like a, I don't know, popular destination around here. May we have a Kuwait live weigh-in? I don't have a scale. I'll do before and after pictures. Even if the pictures are filtered, they'll still be, where I'm bigger, it'll still be bigger, just a little filtered. Then when I'm smaller, it'll be filtered, whatever you guys think, you know? It'll still show. Or I can turn the filters off and do it. I don't even know, like, the filters are mostly just, like, for selfies. Smoothing filter a bit. Literally, everyone uses filters. Like, I get criticized for using filters from people using Snapchat filters. I'm just like, but what about your filter? Let's try some cookies, and then I'm done eating for the night. Until breakfast. This Salah swears by, so these are the German hazelnut cookies. Let's see. Don't deprive yourself, people. Don't do it. You have to eat chocolate. I'm gonna lose weight eating pizza and chocolate. Remember I used to say that? I mean, I've kept my weight off, so that's good. Okay, these are like chocolate wafers. Really creamy chocolate flavor. Mental health is just as important as physical health. We should never be ashamed of doing what is best for us. That's why I don't apologize for, like, living my life the way I see fit. And that's why, you know, I was just like, I don't like fair weather people who just support, like I said, like for certain things. It doesn't make sense to me. I didn't do anything to hurt anybody. I didn't do anything to hurt myself. Actually, this is good for me. So I would think that people who are supportive would see that it's not fake support. It's I have unconditional supporters who help me through things. They don't always agree with what I do. It doesn't mean they abandon me. People, only I have the right to decide what's best for me, and you know, that's it. Like, if I compare, where did I go? Even Cuba was a. Just remember when I used to use my walker to like go for like a 5-minute walk? Now I can walk for like hours. Like sometimes I take a break in between, but I don't really think about it. I just go out and do things and like walk around the whole mall without even thinking, like forgetting that I'm walking sometimes. I wonder how the neighbor grilled the corn. It was like charred. Can you do that on gas? Like we have gas stove, so I wonder if I could do that on it. You don't see many people in my situation on YouTube. You should, Aisha. I would so watch that because honestly, Pakistan, like, you hear so many things about it, and it would be cool to see your side, like a woman going to this country in pursuit of love and happiness and spiritual awakening and everything like that. You know what I mean? Like, it would be super interesting. Oh, the cookies, babe? They are crunchy. It's like a wafer, and then, like, the chocolate is, like, it's, like, melting your mouth, though. How do you know I'm not losing weight, though, Kim and Tiri? Like, to me, I look visibly smaller. If you don't think so, that's your problem. I don't really care. She's also wearing an oversized covering. What do you expect to see? The fact that I buy smaller clothes is like, I don't need a scale to tell I'm losing weight. I'm not a moron. At least most things are bilingual here. Most things. And if not, at least I have Salah to translate. Like at the one of the clothing shops, one of the employees was talking to me and I didn't realize in Arabic, and she was talking to me in Arabic and I didn't know what she was saying. So then he translated. I just go in and I'm just like, biggest size? I have no shame about my size at all. That's why I find it so funny. So many people are like, "Oh, you're filtered," blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't care. Like, and if I was 5 salads wide, who cares, Ted? What's your point? Like, take your $2 and shove it. What's your point? I told you how many times. You can think I'm 800 pounds. I don't care. It doesn't bug me. I think it's crappy overall that people fat shame people. That's not a rage. That's a fact. And if you do that, you're a POS. That's it. That's just a fact. But it doesn't bug me because to me, being overweight is beautiful. You can be beautiful and overweight too. I want to lose weight for my health, for sure. But yes, I love food, so I struggle with that. If you compare your first video of moving into the villa and compare it to your face now, it's crazy the amount of weight you've lost. Right? All people have to do, like, I don't need a scale. You just need eyes and a brain to go back to my mukbang days and see that I was so much bigger. You know? Like, when I see, like, a McDonald's mukbang from a couple of years ago, I'm like, what the heck? No need to get mad. I'm not mad. You're the one who was being rude. Love yourself for who you are inside. Body shaming is so immature. It is immature, but like Bae, you would be surprised. There's like a woman who's like in her 70s who like calls me a sow, everything, like, and then has the nerve to be like, we're bullying them. Hello? I don't even know who you were until you bullied me first. You know, that's like Zach, like been bullying and fat shaming Amberlynn and I for years. Like making like you made a living, like we pay your rent on your fat shaming us. And you have the nerve to be offended about when you are a snob. Like I actually like made fun of Alex with his I hate that. Like I hate it. It makes me infuriated. So I never watch him. And I don't get shamed for doing that. Had nothing to do with him being gay. I don't care. I just just the hand movements, you know? So annoying. Do you miss being able to jump in your car and drive? No. Oh my god, like I don't even want to look at the Kia when I get home. Oh, it's gonna be under like 100 feet of snow. I might just run away and go to Thailand. I'm kidding. No, honestly, I don't know. I'm having such a good time here, and I don't want to leave Sala. Like, it's gonna be, like, I don't even know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know. It's gonna feel like a different world. I've adapted to life here, like, so far, and I don't know. There's a lot of things I like more about society here, because my values are more aligned with it now. So it's gonna be hard. And it's gonna be hard, because I know there's, like, so many skeletons waiting for me back there. Waiting for me, you know? So I have to be strong. Well, that person doesn't love herself. Never is it about you. That's so true. It's never exactly. It's always projection or like, I don't know, like you know who. That's like mean girl projection 101 right there. Especially people you never even met exactly. It's so weird. Responding to the bullies with an insult or two is bullying, guys. People are always like that. They say something rude about you, but if you defend yourself, you are in the wrong. Because now they think that they have a justified reason, you know? Crying bullies. I worry Amberlynn is going to get to a point where she loses her mobility, her health are declining. I don't worry about Amberlynn at all. Honestly, I have, like, it's impossible for us to, like, worry about every single person, but I'm gonna focus my attention on people who are actually worth it and who really care about me and who I care about. Oh, an extension. I don't know, Aisha. I mean, I do have to, like, I miss the cats and everything, but, and I do have a life there I have to take care of. So, but it is gonna suck. I don't know. I think I can I don't know. I have a lot to figure out. I don't think so, Brooke. Honestly. I'm gonna miss Salah too much. Easy fix, cutie. Go and come. Travel back and forth until Salah can. Yeah. It's a nice day in Ontario. Have a place there and here. Yeah, like I don't want to be in Canada full time, honestly. I really want to like travel more and just experience life more. Even traveling around Canada would be nice too, but... Well, commentary, it's not that. It's that you're saying, oh, you didn't lose any weight. That's like, that's annoying. Amber's going to hit rock bottom if she doesn't start losing weight for herself. It's going to be hard once time to leave. Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about it. Honestly, I'm going to cry. Like, imagine being married and you have to leave each other. Seems Hannah. Well, he understands the situation. He's open-minded in a lot of ways, but, you know, yeah, it's obviously, like, when you're married, you're eventually going to be living with your husband, obviously. I mean, and not always with your exes or whatever, you know? Like, that's, yeah, for sure. When you're here, we will work together to keep focused on your goals. Yeah, I have you. That's true, bae. I appreciate that. You're a lifesaver in a lot of ways. You've always been. My aunt's been there for me, like, through everything. Like, even when she was in Jamaica, when she knew I was going to have my surgery, my hysterectomy surgery, she was there for me. Like, I always wanted her there, you know? My SME too, but my aunt's like my second mom. You know? So I'm really close to my mom too, but for some things, it's easier to talk to my aunt. She's more, because it's your mom, you know? Your mom gets upset, obviously, because your parents love you, so they don't like some things that you don't feel right talking to them about. Even though they say, I'm here for you with anything, it's still, there's some people in the family who prefer to talk about certain things with others, you know? So, golden girl, mom is very special. Grandma's too. My grandma's was very special to me my whole life, and it was very hard. I thought I would break down a lot more than I did. I did cry pretty hard in private, but I think as a defense mechanism, I try to be cold. Like, when it comes to pain, you know, like emotional pain, I could deal with physical pain pretty well. Except when you stub your toe, I cry like a baby. But, oh, and when you get like salt and vinegar chips in your eyes, or when a sharp saltine cracker cuts the roof of your mouth, those are the only times that I cry like a baby. But like when I get like a needle, like honestly I can get my blood drawn and the nurse could poke me everywhere in my body and I don't care. Like, or they go in and out, in and out. I don't even care. It doesn't bug me. Box Mountain is going to be gone, Flavera. Pizza's doing pretty good on his own right now, yes. Definitely cooking, taking care of the cats. I pretty much get like every single little thing used against me, so I'm kind of used to it. Honestly, I just see it as so trivial and immature now that I just roll my eyes. Pete's got memberships now. Good. A lot of people who like left when I was really self-destructive, you know, and people who were supposed to be really supportive of me, like they were people like, I find it weird that like people that are supposed to be supportive, you guys know who I'm talking about, were with me through the whole like past year debacle or whatever you call it, but now that I'm happy, people have left, and it's like, it's weird, and it's eye-opening, you know? It's like, who really has your best interest here, you know what I mean? But the thing is like, versus a horse, I find the camel, it gets down, so at least, because there's no way I could get on a saddle, there's no way in a million years. I need a ladder to get to a horse, but the camel gets down. If it starts screaming when it tries to get back up, then I'll feel like a big jerk, like for real. So I don't know if I want to do it. I'm kind of nervous. But if I do it, we're gonna... It gets down in boogies. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta go. But it's fun beating. I love you guys.
Alright, I wanna live in freedom. I wanna dance with my demons. I wanna wanna drink for no reason and celebrate every season. Yeah, yeah, call my place the kingdom, 'cause I got what you need.
Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like what you see, please buy my merch. Link in the description below.
Yeah, I hate it